Hi guys, this is SquarePants 2017 and today I'm gonna do another gameplay video, and this is gonna be on this game I got last week. And this one is another SpongeBob game. Since I did the gameplay video on SpongeBob SquarePants Battle came out rehydrated last Friday. So the one I'm gonna do is SpongeBob SquarePants The Cosmic Shake. And here's my copy of the game. And I got this copy at Walmart last week. And I even did an unboxing video of it, which you can check it out on my channel. And this game was released in this year, in January, because the game was announced on 2021 in September. And then in around late 2022, they announced the release date to 2023. And I thought I was going to pick this up in last year, but I did not even know that this game was going to come out until 2023. And then it came out in 2023, and then I picked it up in the same year that the game came out. And this game is it's like a sequel to Battle for Bikini for SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie video game, and SpongeBob Super Square, which I have those games on the original Xbox and the Xbox 360. And this is also a follow-up to SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, which I have right there next to Cosmic Shake and Rabbit's Party of Legends, right there, which I did a gameplay video on Rabbit's Party of Legends and SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, and this one is going to be on another SpongeBob game that YouTube kept recommending me when the game came out. So let's get started. And also, this is the first ever Switch game I have that has this icon that does not have the logo. So I'm gonna start the game up. And you're gonna hear something funny when you start the game up. It's something you might hear in the SpongeBob SquarePants TV show, which I've heard that in the TV show a lot. Right here. You see the Bikini Bottom? Let me do it. You can hear SpongeBob's alarm clock on these opening logos. And remember those bubble sounds that appear during the next scenes in the TV show? Yeah. There's SpongeBob and Patrick floating. And that theme that's playing on the title screen is actually from the TV show. It's different than the title screen from Battle for Bikini Bottom, where it's the SpongeBob theme song. And in the movie game, it's a different theme. And in Super Square, it's basically a theme from the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game. Let's play the game. And it has the same thing that loaded. And I'm going to do a level that's similar to the Jellyfish Fields level in Battle for Bikini Bottom and Super Square. And the game even has some stuff that are references to the old episodes of the TV show. I'm not sure you want them. And also one of them are actually from one of the SpongeBob movies. Hang on, this is loading right now, and I'm only gonna record this for a few minutes because it's gonna take a long time for me to upload this to YouTube. And as you can see, these are the enemies in the game. They're similar to the enemies in the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game. Hey, I just saw something weird that that enemy disappeared, but then he reappeared. Let me just kill him. Let's see, I'm wearing another SpongeBob costume. There. Yeah, I defeat him. And here's Balloon Patrick, which Patrick became a balloon in this game. And here's this horse that looks like Mystery from that one SpongeBob episode. So let me show you the costumes. So here we have normal SpongeBob, and then here we have like wacky SpongeBob, and this is the one from Global World from the episode Rock Bottom, and then this is Cowboy SpongeBob, and look, there's Mocking SpongeBob from that one episode that became a meme, and then here's Karate SpongeBob from the episode Karate Choppers, And then here's Pirate SpongeBob. I think he's from the pirate episode where him, Patrick, and Mr. Krabs go on a pirate adventure. And this is where SpongeBob works at the Krusty Krab. And then this is from like the episode Krabby Land. And then this one's from the episode Og, which is that prehistoric episode. And then I think this one might be from like Dungeons and Dragons, which is the one where SpongeBob and Patrick go to the Middle Ages. And this one is and this is SpongeBob without his SquarePants. And then this is SpongeBob from the episode Pest of the West. Yeah, which is his ancestor. And then this is Cuddly Bob from the episode with the Cuddly Crab. And then this is Boy Scout SpongeBob. I forgot what episode this is from. And acting here. And then here's Ghost SpongeBob. That's from the episode Scaredy Pants. And then this Goofy Goober SpongeBob. This is the one from the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, which I'm gonna become Goofy Goober SpongeBob, and I'm gonna go to Jellyfish Field, and as you can see, I can float. I can actually move SpongeBob on this portal right here in the game. It's really cool. It's really cool how the game looks, and I'm riding on Mystery. And there's some enemies that I can run over with Mystery. Here we go. And here comes a cutscene right here. Oh my god, SpongeBob got ran over by Trade, and then he got knocked out of Mystery. And then here's this old guy. I think his name is like Old Man Jenkins. Because there's someone named Old Man Jenkins, if you remember from the TV show. And look, there's some jellyfish right here, which they're enemies, just like how they are in Battlefield Camo. If you remember my Battlefield Camo Rehydrated gameplay video, I said that the jellyfish were enemies. Yeah, I've actually beat the game today. Yeah, and the game is basically like Battlefield came on movie game and True to Square, which technically people say it's a sequel to Battlefield Came Bottom, but to me it's technically a sequel to True to Square because it came out like 14 years after True to Square came out, which True to Square came out in 2009 on the Wii and also the DS, the Xbox 360, the PSP, and those consoles. There, I'm back right here. And then here are these tikis that came back. These are the same ones from Battlefield came on. They're similar to those Plankton tikis from True to Square. They're the ones that Plankton is happy, but then he becomes scared when you're about to get destroyed the tiki. Yeah, that by smashing with by SpongeBob turning into a spatula in True to Square when he attacks. While in Battlefield Came On, the movie game and Cosmic Shape, SpongeBob uses the wand, his bubble wand, like that, what I'm doing. And you press Y to use the bubble wand. Yeah, the game is basically a great way to follow up to Battlefield Came On Rehydrated and also a great way to follow up to True to Square. Yeah. As you can, I'm playing as one from the 2000. If you want to know what SpongeBob movie I'm talking about, that Goofy Goober SpongeBob is from, he's from the one from 2004. Yeah, the one with SpongeBob and Patrick are obsessed with Goofy Goober, and they try to get King Neptune's crown in that movie. If you might have seen that movie before, which I have seen that movie on Nickelodeon a lot of times. And look, there's Mrs. Puff right here. And now I'm riding on Mystery again. And I can actually break those cactuses. Alright, Mrs. Puff, I will jump. The game reminds me of... Yeah, the graphics in the game remind me of Super Mario Odyssey's graphics. And this is actually a special game that you should get if you have played Battle for Bikini Bottom, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie game, and SpongeBob Square, which I have played those games on the Xbox and the Xbox 360. So on mystery again. Let's run over that enemy right there. Yeah, and I got stuck in there. And here I am, right here. There's even something in the background. Let's run mystery again. Well, it'll make me go back to where I put it if you run mystery again right here. And look at this wanted sign that has Mr. Krabs on it, because in this level, Mr. Krabs is a boss that you're supposed to chase Mr. Krabs while riding on Mystery the horse. Yeah, Mystery the seahorse, the one where SpongeBob rides on him, and then in that episode, Squidward was riding his bike, and then Squidward's like, "Remember your karma," and then he runs over, and then he falls off a cliff and explodes. That was a reference to jellyfishing. That how Squidward fell off a cliff after when a jellyfish gone his way. If you remember the episode, yeah, you probably know what I mean. And some on the back, you see those things flying? I call those things Mr. Puff because they look like Mr. Puff. It looks like that's Mrs. Puff's husband. Which those things are the same ones from Battle for Bikini Bottom. And the thing that you cannot destroy the thing that were summoning these, unlike how you were able to destroy the thing that were summoning these Mr. Puffs in Battle for Bikini Bottom. Which I wish that those things were turned in Trooper Square, that they would appear in the Jellyfish Fields level, and then you would be able to use your and as you can see, you have SpongeBob singing the Krusty Krab pizza song from the episode Pizza Delivery, where him and Squidward deliver a pizza to a fish that looks like Tom the fish, which is the fish who likes chocolate, if you remember that episode called Chocolate with Nuts, where SpongeBob and Patrick deliver chocolates to some fishes in the episode. And if you have not seen like some of the episodes in SpongeBob on TV, then you'll be able to watch the entire series on Paramount Plus if you have Paramount Plus. Yeah. Yeah, the ways that you can watch SpongeBob it's easier to watch SpongeBob on Paramount Plus because they were random episodes on Nickelodeon. Yeah, on Nickelodeon they ever lost SpongeBob because if you flip the channels to Nickelodeon, you'll see some SpongeBob episodes playing, like one of the old episodes, and the new episodes playing. And here I am at a cave. And the cool thing I like about this game, is that when SpongeBob glides, he carries a pizza. Yeah, it's like Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. Yeah, I remember that. And here's a cut. And you can, and I took a screenshot of that time card right now. And that time card has the French narrator, if you remember, where he said, like, from the episode, I think that episode's called SB 128. I'm not sure, I forgot what the episode's called, that he says 2,000 years later, which I'm able to do an impression of the French narrator from SpongeBob. And here I am, at where you chase Mr. Krabs. Okay, let's go chase Mr. Krabs. And to speed up mystery, you have to, like, press Y to boost. I'm not sure how you speed up mystery in the Xbox One and the Xbox Series X and the PS4 and PS5 version of this game. Because I have this game on Switch. And yes, I'm playing the game on Nintendo Switch because I don't have the PS4 and near the PS5 or the Xbox One and Series X version of the game. It's not basically how I have, like, the Heavy Iron trilogy, like Battle Became Bottom, the movie game, and True to Square on Nintendo consoles. Like, I do have the movie game on GameCube, and I have Battle Became on Xbox, and I have also the movie game on Xbox as well, and I have True to Square on Xbox 360. And, like, some people that I know on YouTube have True to Square on the Wii. Well, I do have True to Square on Xbox 360. Yeah. Let's open that door. And look, there's Mr. Krabs right there. Let's defeat Mr. Krabs. And soon I'll get SpongeBob Krusty Cook-Off and also the Nickelodeon Kart Racers games and Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl if you see my community tab, which I said I was going to get those two games, which I might get Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl first, and then I'll go for Krusty Cook-Off and the Nickelodeon Kart Racers trilogy. I got hurt by that enemy. Yeah, I got rid of that enemy. It looks like the appetizer from the episode called Squirrel Returns. If you remember from that episode that there was a tiny appetizer that turned into a monster, and that Mr. Krabs was like, "Run for your lives, everybody! It's the appetizer!" Yeah, which I'm able to do like a Mr. Krabs impression. We defeat Mr. Krabs. And look, there's Sandy is right there. That she's arresting Mr. Krabs right here. This is a funny cutscene that Mr. Krabs goes to jail. Oh, and then SpongeBob takes Mr. Krabs. That was a funny level in the game. In this game, it reminds me I'm playing Battlefield Bikini Bottom, the movie game on True Square, which I just mentioned it a lot of times in this video. Yeah, because it reminds me of those 3 games. So that's my gameplay video of SpongeBob SquarePants, the Cosmic Shake. Yeah, for this game, the Cosmic Shake, which you see on the TV. Yeah, I'll do another gameplay on another Switch game when I buy one. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video.